So we will continue to talk about the examination practice 2, okay, at the end of your textbook. That is on page A9. So yesterday we have finished talking. This one, we have finished talking from question number 1 to number 8. Okay, and number 9 is actually from chapter 6 at the later part of the chapter 6 that we did not cover yet. Okay, so 不過咧嗱，其實咧第9題其實大家咧即係講真咧都可以做到嘅。咁但係即係由於即係用我哋學咗嘅嗰個 division algorithm 咧，其實咧已經可以做到噶啦。第9題 ，OK。咁啊，但係我呢度咧暫時唔講住。咁我如果即係我講晒其他嗰啲有時間翻嚟嘅時候咧，我先至教埋你哋點樣用到我哋學咗嗰個 division algorithm 咧，係可以做埋第9題，甚至乎第11題。OK， 第11題都係未教嗰部分嚟嘅，其實 OK。咁但係即係大家好應該咧 ready 可以做到噶啦。OK， 只要我哋有少少即係轉一轉一個位嘅話咧，就可以做到噶啦。OK， 咁但係咧我講咗即係教咗嗰啲先啦，當然。OK，so number 10。齊未啦？齊啦。OK。The figure shows a right pyramid VBCDE with a square base of side x cm. Okay, so BCDE is a square of side x cm, and then VF is equal to x plus a cm. VF is the height of the triangle VCD. Okay, when CD is the base, then VF is the height. Let A x cm square be the total surface area of the pyramid. 嗱，呢度咧，我想講咧，如果有啲同學咧，即係唔係好習慣睇呢一樣嘢，嗱，明明咧我哋以往我哋想 let 個 total surface area 係 be A 個 cm square， 咪就咁 A 個 cm square 嘅。點解今次我哋會有 A 括弧 x 個 cm square 嘅咧？呢個咧其實話佢呢度咁樣寫咧，即係話俾你聽，其實個 total surface area 都係用 A， 即係大家 A 咧嚟到去表達嘅。不過呢個大家 A 咧係一個 function of x 咁解 ，OK？ 呢一個咧係一個 function of x， 即係咁啊 ，A is a function of x，OK？ 就好似 f(x) 咁樣，不過我哋今次唔係 f 啦，今次係 ax 咁樣 ，OK？ 佢計個 area 出嚟嘅，咁係 depends on x 嘅 ，OK？ 即係你要 input a number into x。And then you can calculate the value of the A. Okay, input X, and you can get the value of A. 用 X 去到控制 A 係幾多咁樣。Okay. Part A show that AX is equal to 3x squared plus 2AX. So AX represents the total surface area of the pyramid. So what we need to do is in part A is just calculating the total surface area. Okay, so how many surfaces are there? There will be 5 surfaces, 1 base, and then 4 lateral faces. 一個底嘅面，另外4個咧就係側面，係嘛 ？lateral faces 就係側面啊。嗰4個側面咧，係咪4個都一模一樣㗎 ？OK， 係 identical 嚟嘅，係 congruent triangles 嚟嘅。好啦，咁但係咧，咁即係話咧，我哋咁樣咯喎，嗰個AX 啦 ，AX 啦，或者即係個 total surface area 啦 ，total surface area 即係 AX 啦 ，AX 咧係點樣計咧？就係 the area of the base plus 4 times the area of a lateral face. Can you get this? 一個底面積再加4個側面面積，係嘛？好啦 ，What is the area of the base? The base area is very easy because the base is a square of side x cm, so it should be just x square. Okay, and then 4 times. So what is the area of the lateral face? Lateral face is a triangle. So the area of a triangle is calculated by 1/2 times base times height. So what is the base of the triangle? It's x, okay? And then times height. What is the height of the triangle? That is VF, that is x plus a. Can you get this? Okay, so when you simplify the like terms and the numbers, x squared plus 2x bracket x plus a, okay? And then it is x squared plus 2x squared plus 2ax. And finally, calculating the like terms, so it should be 3x squared plus 2ax. Okay, so that is what we want to show. So 2 marks.嗱，呢啲就係即係我哋校內嘅 exam 嘅題目嘅種類嚟㗎啦，得唔得？咁你慢慢諗咧就諗到嘅。記住做 long crack 咧有好充足嘅時間俾你諗嘅，做 long crack 啊，OK 得唔得？MC 先係好緊迫嘅啫。好啦，Part B，when x is equal to 4，the total surface area of the pyramid is 40 cm square。好啦，俾咗 x 等於你，然之後 total surface area 係40，咁即係叫你 put 啲數字入去咯喎，係嘛？Okay, so we need to put x is equal to 4. Also, a is equal to 40. Okay, the area is 40. So, or ax is equal to 40. Okay, so 40 is equal to 3 times 4 square plus 2a times 4. Can you get this? 40 is equal to 48 plus 8a. Okay, so -8 is equal to 8a, which means that a is equal to -1. So this is part B1. Get this? And then B2. If the total surface area of the pyramid is 96 cm square, find the length of the side of the square base. 今次俾你嗰個就唔係 x 喎，俾你嗰個係 a 嚟嘅係嘛？即係 we need to put ax to be equal to 96. Okay, and the question asks you to find the length of the side. That is to find the value of x. Okay, but because we have already found the constant a, so I just need to write down one more time about the formula of ax. So that should be minus 2x, right? Because a is equal to -1. Now, put ax to be equal to 96. So 96 is equal to 3x squared minus 2x. So can you spell it? It is actually a spell of quadratic equations, right? So 0 is equal to 3x squared minus 2x minus 96. And then it is a simple quadratic equation, and you may use the calculator formula 1 to help you to find the answer. And what is the answer? Let's see. What is the answer? I need to use. Am I correct? What is the answer? Please wait, because I don't have the calculator now, so I need to. Oh yes, sorry. Should be 6. So when you use the calculator, you'll find that it should be equal to 6 or 16 over 3, negative 16 over 3, okay? But x cannot be negative, so you should reject the negative 1, okay? So the length of the side of the square should be just 6 cm, okay? Therefore, the length is 6 cm, okay? So that is the answer of B2. Okay, thank you very much. So this is question number 10. It's okay. And then number 11. Number 11, we just skip this first, okay? Because this is actually not taught yet, okay? So let's go to number 12. Number 12, the figure shows a rectangular plasma TV. The length and width of the screen are 16 kcm and 9 kcm respectively. Its area is 576 cm square. Okay， 好，一個電視機係嘛，長方形嘅，咁個長同埋闊咧分別就係16K 同埋9K 嘅 cm 咁樣樣。OK， 然之後咧，佢話俾你聽個面積就係576，咁好簡單啦呢度。In part A, just use this 16K times 9K is equal to 576. Okay, and then you find that so it should be K, so 144K squared is equal to 576. So K squared is equal to 4. And then K is equal to 2 or K is equal to negative 2. But the length and width cannot be negative. So this one should be rejected, okay? So the only value of K should be equal to 2. Hence, find the length of the diagonal of the screen. Oh, diagonal. What is meant by the diagonal? Where is the diagonal? Now we know that this one. I mean, the screen is the middle one, and then the diagonal is the red line. Okay, and now we know that the length is 16 kcm, and k is equal to 2, which means that the length should be equal to 32 cm. Okay. cm. And the width should be equal to 9K. That should be equal to 18 cm. The width is like this. Okay. And then if you want to find the length of the diagonal, so we just use the Pythagoras theorem. Okay. So the length of the diagonal should be equal to square root of 18 square plus 32 square. Okay, and then you just use calculator. So it should be 36.7 cm. Okay, So it is corrected to 1 decimal place. Okay, so this is the answer of part A. Part B, there is a frame of uniform width x cm surrounding the screen。好啦，跟住咧，中間嗰部電視啦，然之後外邊咧有框係框住個電視嘅銀幕嘅。Okay, if the total area of the frame is 464 cm square， 好啦，跟住咧個 frame 嘅總面積咧就係464個 cm square 咁樣樣。咁然之後咧，佢叫你 show that 呢個 x square 加25x 減116等於0咁樣樣。好啦，咁呢度應該點樣做咧？咁都好簡單嘅啫。我哋個 frame 係一個框嚟嘅，即係唔係一個regular 嘅形狀嚟嘅，所以我哋就用大減細啦，係嘛？即係出邊大嗰個係一個大嘅長方形 ，OK， 然之後減翻走本身電視機嗰個576 cm square 咧，剩翻落嚟咧就係個 frame 嘅 area， 即係464啦，得唔得 ？OK， 好啦，咁所以咧我哋計個 frame 即係大嘅長方形嘅面積啊。嗱，即係而家我哋個 approach 咧就應該係個 larger rectangle minus the smaller rectangle is equal to 464 cm square. Can you get this? But what is the area of the larger rectangle? So it should be equal to 18 plus 2x times 32 plus 2x, okay? Because the whole width is equal to 18 plus the 2 uniform width x cm, okay? One up, one down. And then the whole length should be equal to the length of the television plus the 2 side width, that is the xcm, okay? And then minus the smaller rectangle, that is the area of the square, that is of the TV, 576, should be equal to 464. Can you get this? Okay, and then we just expand all the bracket. So 18 times 32 should be equal to 576, and then plus 64x plus 36x plus 4x squared minus 576, and then minus 464 is equal to 0. Okay, so we have 4x squared plus 100x minus 464 is equal to 0. Okay, and all of the numbers are multiples of 4. So you just need to divide every term by 4. Okay, so x squared plus 25x minus 116 is equal to 0. And that is what we want to show in B1. Okay. So in B2, find the value of x because we have already arrived at a simple quadratic equation. Okay, and then we just need to solve this equation, will be okay. So this is, so I think it should be x B2. So x squared plus 25x minus 116 is equal to 0. It's x minus 5x minus 29. 0, and this one should be a plus 29. Am I correct? Sorry, this is 4. Yes. Okay, so x is equal to 4, or x is equal to negative 29. But the x is the uniform width of the frame, which means that it should not be negative. So the negative 29 should be rejected. Okay, so the only answer of x should be just positive 4. It's okay? Oh, đâm đáp đi đầu. Next one, number 13. So in the figure, the graph of y equals x squared minus 4x plus 3 intersects the x-axis at A and B, and then intersects the y-axis at C。好，咁又係呢啲咯，關於 graph 嘅係嘛？關於 graph 嘅話咧，咁你睇下佢叫你揾 A、B、C 嘅 coordinates。A and B are the x-intercepts, so we need to put y to be 0. And C is the y-intercept, so we need to put x to be 0. 咁咧，通常就 y-intercept 咧係容易揾啲嘅。咁我揾咗 y 個先啦就 put x equals 0. Okay, and then y will be equal to 0 squared minus 4 times 0 plus 3. So that is equal to 3. Okay, and that is the coordinate of point C. Therefore, point C is equal to 0, 3. Okay, and then to find the coordinates of A and B, we need to put y equals 0. Okay, 0 is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 3. And this is a simple quadratic equation, and you can find from the cross method that x is equal to 1 or x is equal to 3. Okay, and then point A is on the right side of point B, and then it will get the larger number. So point A is equal to 3, 0, and point B is equal to 1, 0. Okay, so this is part A, 3 marks. And then part B, L is a straight line parallel to the x-axis and intersects the graph of y equals x squared minus 4x plus 3 at point C and point D. Find the area of the trapezium ABCD. Okay， 好 L 咧就係parallel to the x-axis 嘅 ，OK， 即係 horizontal 嘅，係咪 ？horizontal 嘅話咧，咁即係佢嘅 equation 啦 ，equation 啊，就係一定係 y equals number。Okay, the equation of L is y equals number. But what number is it? Because we already found that the coordinates of point C is 0, 3. Okay, 0, 3. Point C. Let me paste it here. Therefore, point C is at the level of 3. Okay, and then the line L should be on the level of 3 also. So it is the equation of L should be y equals 3. Okay, and then D, point D is the intersection point of the line L and the curve y equals x squared minus 4x plus 3. So to find the intersection point, we need to set up the equation 1 and equation 2. Okay, so it's like this. Equation 1 is y equals 3. And equation 2 is y equals x squared minus 4x plus 3. And we just need to substitute 1 into 2. So 3 is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 3. Okay, 0 is x squared minus 4x. And then you just take out the common factor, x times x minus 4 is equal to 0, which means that x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 4. Okay, so we are finding the intersection point between L and the curve. But there are 2 intersection points. The first intersection point is point C, and the second intersection point is point D. And of course, we can find the 2 points here. Okay, the x coordinate of the first intersection point is 0. That is already marked on the diagram. But the 4 is the one on the right. That is the one we want now. Okay, so point D should have the coordinates of 4 and 3. Can you get this? Point D 嘅坐標嗱 ，point D 就係相交點，相交點嘅揾嘅方法就係一色、二色，即係睇下邊兩條線嘅相交啦。今次一條係打橫嘅橫線嚟嘅，另外一條咧就係個 curve 嚟嘅。咁所以一色就係橫線啦，二色就係個 curve 啦。咁我哋 solve 咗佢出嚟之後咧，係 solve 咗兩個相交點嘅 x 坐標。第一個 x 坐標係0，已經知道咧係 C 個點嚟㗎啦。第二點嘅 x 坐標係4，咪就係 D 點嘅 x 坐標咯。咁 D 點嘅 y 坐標係咩啊？ 咪就係3咯，因為佢係喺個3呢個 level 上面㗎嘛，係嘛 ？OK，咁所以 D 嘅坐標就係4同埋3啦，得唔得？好啦，但係未完喎，因為咧而家叫你揾嘅係一個梯形嘅面積，梯形面積就係有個公式㗎嘛，上底加下底乘高除2，係嘛？OK，upper base plus lower base times height divided by 2。Okay, so what is the upper base here? We are going to use CD as the upper base. Okay, CD, the length of CD should be equal to 4 minus 0, right? So that is equal to 4. And then the lower base should be BA. Can you see this? BA is the lower base. Okay, and then the length of BA should be 3 minus 1, that is equal to 2. And what is the height? The height should be here. Okay, you draw a line from B perpendicular to CD. Okay, should be perpendicular. Okay, but that is exactly equal to OC. Can you see this? Exactly equal to OC. Okay, so we just need to find the length of OC as the height. OC is equal to 3 minus 0. That is equal to 3. Okay, so this one, so let me write here, upper base. And this one will be the lower base. And this one is the height. Okay, and then the area of ABCD will be 4 plus 2 times 3 divided by 2. That should be equal to 9. So that is the answer. It's okay. Number 14. In the figure, BM is the perpendicular bisector of AC. Perpendicular bisector, OK， 又係垂直，又係平分嘅，得唔得？即係話咧 ，BM is perpendicular to AC, and then M is the midpoint of AC. Okay, BC is parallel to the x-axis, so BC is horizontal. D is a point lying on AB. Okay, part A, find the coordinates of M. Okay, so we just noticed that M is the midpoint of A and C, right? So the coordinates of M can be found by just adding the x coordinates together divided by 2. So that should be 4 plus 10 over 2. And the y coordinates should be 10 plus negative 2 over 2. 10 minus 2 over 2. Okay, and then the answer should be 7 and 4. Okay, so this is part A. 1 mark. And part B, find the equation of BM, boy M. Well, equation of boy M, say equation of straight line. So we need to find a point, find the slope. Do we have point on BM? Yes, we have found the coordinates of M, right? So point, we are going to use 7 and 4. Do we have slope? No. But do we have anything about the slope? Yes. Okay, because BM is perpendicular to AC. So the slope of BM times the slope of AC must be equal to -1. Okay, so if we can find the slope of AC, then we can calculate the slope of BM. So now let's find the slope of AC first. Slope of AC is equal to, because we have the 2 points, so we are going to use the y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so that is -2 minus 10 over 10 minus 4. That should be equal to -2. Am I correct? 先負12除6係啦。So the slope of BM times slope of AC should be equal to -1. Okay, so M1 times M2 is equal to -1. M1 times M2 is the slope of AC, that is -2. Okay, so that's -2 is equal to -1. So M1 should be equal to 1/2. Okay, so now we have the slope is equal to 1/2, and we have point, so we can find the equation of BM. By the point slope form, is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Okay, so just multiply the two, expand the bracket, and move all the terms to the side where x is positive. So x minus 2y plus 1. So x minus 2y plus 1 is equal to 0. That is the equation of BM. Can you get this? But that is not the end. That is not the end, because the question asks us to find the coordinates of B also, right? The coordinates of B is a point on BM, and BC is horizontal, okay? Which means that the y coordinates of B should be exactly the same as the y coordinates of C, okay? So we can do this. Let B to be A and -2. Can you get this? Because point B is on the same horizontal level, sorry, vertical level as point C. Okay, so the y coordinates of point B should be -2. Okay, and what we need to find is the x coordinates. Okay, but point B is lying on the straight line of BM. So we can put the coordinates of B into the equation of BM. So put A -2 into BM. Okay, so we have already found that BM is x minus 2y plus 1 equals 0. So x becomes A minus 2y becomes -2 plus 1 equals 0. So A plus 4 plus 1 equals 0. A is -5. Okay, so the coordinates of B should be -5 and -2. That is the answer of part B. Can you get this? And then part C1, find the equation of CD. Okay, CD is easy because we have 2 points here, right? So C1, you just choose one of them to be the point. Choose -2, 2. And then the slope, just using y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay. Is equal to, we'll say, -1/3. Am I correct? Yes. Okay. So equation of CD should be y minus y1 equals -1/3 times x minus x1. Okay. So multiply the -3, and then we have x plus 2 on the right. So -3y plus 6 is equal to x plus 2. Okay. So 0 is equal to x plus 3y minus 4, or x plus 3y minus 4 is equal to 0. Can you get this? I'm seeing, yes, correct. So this is CD. And then part 2, using the result of C1, find the coordinates of K. K is the intersection point of CD and BM, right? So we just put them together, CD and BM. CD is x plus 3y minus 4 equals 0. That is equation 1. And then BM is x minus 2y plus 1 equals 0. That is equation 2. And then I found that the x terms are exactly the same. So I'm going to use equation 1 to minus equation 2. The x and x are cancelled. And then 3y minus negative 2y becomes 5y. Minus 4 minus 1 becomes minus 5. And then right-hand side is 0. So we can find that y is equal to 1. Okay, and then you just sub y equals 1 into equation 1. Okay, so x plus 3 times 1 minus 4 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 1, which means that the coordinates of k is equal to 1 and 1. Okay, so that is C2. 跟住 we're going to find the ratio of the areas of triangle KBC and MBC. KBC is this one. Okay, and MBC or MBC is this one. 成個好啦，咁呢度咧，我哋會點做咧？我哋會揾個而家揾面積比嘅話咧，就會揾佢嘅底嘅長度比 ，OK， 即係 BK 比 BM 係幾多比幾多 ？OK，BK 比 BM 係幾比幾？好啦，呢度咧，但係咧，我哋又可以即係我哋可以揾咗咧係 BK 比 KM 先 ，BK 比 KM 係幾比幾？因為咧，我哋3點嘅坐標其實都有嘅喎，係嘛 ？B 嘅坐標咧就係-5-2。OK， 然之後 K 嘅坐標咧就係11。然之後 M 嘅坐標就係74。咁樣，咁所以咧，我哋可以用咧，即係嗰條 section formula 咧，去到揾翻嗰個嘅 ratio of BK to KM 先。BK to KM 其實咧好簡單嘅啫。嗱呢度咧，我可能遲啲我會再講一次，即係呢一個位啊。不過我就做咗出嚟先。其實我用過佢哋嘅 X 坐標去到做一個長度嘅比例就已經得㗎啦。OK， 或者 Y 坐標都得嘅。呢個記唔記到啊？我用 X 坐標相減，咁就得㗎啦。Okay, so that should be 6 to 6, which is 1 to 1. BK to KM is 1 to 1, which means that the area of triangle BCK to the area of triangle MCK should be equal to BK to KM should be equal to 1 to 1. BCK 同埋 MCK 嗰兩個隔離嘅相鄰嘅三角形嘅面積就係1比1，但係而家要揾嘅咧係 KCB 即係 BCK 啦，同埋 MBC 兩個加埋，咁所以咧個 ratio required ratio 即係 area of triangle KBC 比 area of triangle MBC 應該就係1比1加1啦，即係等於1比2咁樣樣。OK， 咁呢度咧就係咁樣出嚟嘅，得唔得？咁呢個就係答案嚟㗎啦。OK， 嗱呢度咧我可能會再攞多幾題咧去到講下呢啲關於 area ratio 嘅題目啊。咁你都唔使太擔心住嘅，即係但係之前嗰啲咧，希望大家都可以完全跟到嘅。OK， 咁我睇先，我今日咧就去到呢度先啦，咁樣樣。咁有冇其他問題？如果冇嘅話咧，我哋今日就去到呢度先，咁就可以落堂啦。拜拜。
老Sir， 係，我係想問第二題咯，不過我咪 WhatsApp 你，然後幫我 check 下個 step 啱唔啱？
好啊，你 WhatsApp 我啊。
好，我而家 WhatsApp 俾你。
OK，thank you。
我係想問第4課最尾嗰度，supplementary exercise。
睇先啊，第4課。
48A 第二題。
係咪呢個啊？48A2。
嗯
哦，OK，好啦，呢啲咧又係啦。我成日都話咧，
因為個 step 啱唔啱咯？
好啊，你計啲答案啱唔啱？
我識你啦。
先啊，都係玩 integer
我
嘅。
係睇咗答案之後再諗咯。
嗯。
係啊。
嗱，同埋
係點
咧，
樣計？
唔使識嘅，因為佢叫你 write down the values 係咪啊？不過
咁寫得啦。
就咁寫，佢逢親叫你 write down the values 嗰啲咧，就咁寫答案嘅啫。OK，唔需要任何 steps 嘅，得唔得？咁不過你都要知道點樣諗嘅，其實 O 唔 OK 啊？即係你雖然係 write down 啫，但係你中間嗰啲過程你都要識得點樣諗嘅。咁我幫你睇埋，即係睇下你試嘅過程，即係諗嘅過程，睇下啱唔啱啊？OK，我喺 WhatsApp 嗰度覆你啦，好唔好啊？
好啊，thank you。
OK，好。
拜拜。
OK，bye。仲有冇其他同學有問題？